Hi, it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we slayed some Deadwood Gardeners, some Deadwood Pathfinders, and some Deadwood Warriors for Grassel in Fallenwood Forest. And today we are going to make our way over to this village over here called the Emerald Sanctuary. And we are going to have a chat with this Tauren named Greta Mosshoof.
You wish to speak?
I welcome you, Flag Carrier, and the Emerald Circle welcomes you. Hopefully, together we can help rejuvenate and protect this once mighty forest. Many forces seek to destroy it from without and within. Do not be persuaded by the power here. It will only corrupt you, like it has at this entire land. Forces of Jaedenar. If I am to trust you in this matter, you will first have to prove yourself. I must know that you are an enemy of the Shadow Council, the ones responsible for many evils here and abroad. Travel deeper into Fallenwood to the west. You will see a path leading to Jaedenar. It is there that the council plots with the Burning Legion. Enter the depths of one of the corrupted barrow dens they inhabit and slay their kind. Return to me after you've done this. Then I will know you truly seek to help us. So we have to enter Jaedenar and slay 4 Jaedenar hounds, 4 Jaedenar guardsmen, 6 Jaedenar adepts, and 6 Jaedenar cultists.
Watch over you.
Alright. Well, this looks like it's going to be a decent quest for XP, so that sounds good. And it shouldn't be too bad. It's a green quest. We'll have to see how it goes. There's been a lot of priests in Fallenwood today dispelling. A lot of alliance and horde fighting. I've been here today on my warrior. And I'm trying to get Songflower buff, but I'm having a little bit of trouble. So maybe we'll see some alliance today. It was really weird, like I almost got dispelled by a priest, but he was actually a member of the Horde. He was a Dwarf Priest, but he had an ult on the Horde. And he just waved at me, and I think he was just using that priest as a lookout to make sure that other priests were not around. It's funny the lengths that people go to just to make sure that they do not get dispelled. So we have to go up here for a bit. I think the Jaedenar are supposedly around here at the barrow dens. I think that's just over here. The ruins of Constellus. Is that it? What's over here? Oh, great. We got a Fellpaw wolf knocked us off our mount. Got a lot of oozes here. We also have a quest to slay some oozes in Fallenwood, which is good. We got a lot of health for our level. A lot of these mobs don't do much damage to us at all. Let's buff up here real quick. Try to creep our way around. And I think this might be the spot. I'm not too sure. Could be up here a little bit more, I think. I think it's up here. Gonna have to go around though. Watch out for these oozes. We have to fight them anyways for another quest. I gotta find it here. A sample of slime, is that it? Yeah, that's another one too. Need 5 corrupted Fallenwood samples. Okay, so let's go up here now. Let's see what's over here. It's interesting, I haven't seen many alliance yet. So there we go, we've discovered Jaedenar. Some more slimes. There's some alliance there. 59 mage named Luffy Lando. And here's a Jaedenar hound. Level 51. Looks like you kind of want to be level 50 when you come to Fallenwood. It came a little late. It's not bad, though. I have a feeling it's going to get more challenging as we move on. There's a Jaedenar Cultist. So we're in the right zone. If you're looking to do this quest, make sure you come up here, Jaedenar. It's right behind these mountains. Also check the cave out eventually. Hopefully you don't get a bad curse. I think these guys are kind of like priests using Shadow Word Pain. First, let's check out. I guess we'll check out this little place in here. See what's in here first. The Shrine of the Deceiver. Let's check this out. Okay, we got a couple dogs. It's mostly dogs. Got an adept. More dogs. More cultists. Okay. A lot of dogs. Guardian right there. I wonder if there's like anything for us to pick up. Doesn't look like it. This looks like a lot of the night elf, like kind of like graves, I guess you would say. And you see in the night elf starting so. So I guess we'll slay a bunch of these guys in this tomb. Doesn't seem to be any chests. Kind of what I was looking for. This guy seems to be like a warlock. Shadow Bolt can be there. Guys seem to be pretty susceptible to physical attacks. They get slain quite fast. So we'll work our way up here. There we go. Patterned bright something gloves. Got a patrol coming down here. Another guardian. It's another cave to the north, too. I haven't checked out. I think we'll be coming back here anyways, so. These guys are kind of like prob warriors. There's another cultist. A lot of nerfs and buffs have been going on. A lot of changes happening in Shadowlands, which I've noticed is changing a lot of people's opinions on the game and also what mains they want to play. Kind of looks like they nerfed a lot of the tanks. It seems like DK's got nerfed quite a bit recently. Their legendaries got nerfed. And also their AoE pool that they put on the ground got nerfed as well. You guys aren't even hitting me with these. It's going to be interesting to see all the changes that happened before launch. I'm still kind of in the decision phase. Don't really know what I want to play when the game comes out. I'm still leaning on Death Knight and maybe Monk. But we'll have to see what happens. Oops, just right in that guardian. Yeah, no one else is in here, which is nice. Might sneak out of here and try to find some alliance. slay a bunch of these guys. Pretty easy quest though, especially if you have stealth. Without stealth, it could be more of a challenge. Also, I heard people were complaining about not being able to use Covenant abilities in Shadowlands when in zones that are not like Shadowlands raids, dungeons, or like, you know, the zones in Shadowlands. Which I agree is kind of silly. Because people enjoy experimenting with the new abilities in other zones and other content. And I'm happy that the player base brought attention to that and got Blizzard to decide on not actually doing that and letting people use the Covenant abilities in their zones. So you'll be able to do old raids like Ice Crown Citadel and use Covenant abilities while you're, you know, trying to get your mounts and all that, and your transmog. I think it's a good thing. No, it allows more people to have more fun with their abilities and experiment. I don't even know why they were on the fence about it in the first place. I guess they would think people would, I guess, abuse the abilities and, like, I don't know, maybe create bugs and stuff that they didn't want to deal with. That's my guess. Probably end up being more work and patches on their end. Who knows? But I always thought that kind of stuff would, like, you know, exploits and all that stuff is kind of fun for a little bit. It's fun when players find exploits in the game, and then Blizzard, you know, nerfs them. You know, and then people are like, hey, remember when you used to do this exploit, and they had to nerf it a month later? The same thing has happened in Classic WoW. A lot of the stuff that people found in Classic WoW eventually got nerfed. An example of that would be in Blackrock Depths. There was a prison quest that you could just repeat over and over. I think it was like Commander Gorshak quest or something like that. And you could just repeat it over and over again. And it allowed for a lot of XP to be gained from level 52 to 60. I actually leveled that way on my mage. And the trick was you would go in with like a Resto Shaman and like 4 mages. Resto Shaman would be there to heal, and actually do a Priest and 4 mages, because Priest can also do AoE. And the Priest would heal, like AoE heal, and do AoE damage at the same time. And then the mages would just do AoE damage via like Arcane Explosion. And you would just do that over and over again. So let me explain. I should probably explain what the quest is. So pretty much Commander Gorshak is in prison, and then a bunch of dwarves, you like try to release him from prison because you have the key. And then when you open the door, a bunch of dwarves run in randomly and just try to stop you from, you know, helping Commander Gorshak escape. So what you can do to exploit this is you can sit in that prison cell, and the dwarves will come. You'll kill them all, and instead of completing the quest and turning it in, what you do is you cancel the quest, and then you start all over again, and then the dwarves run in again. So you just got like waves and waves of dwarves coming, like just coming over and over again, because you just keep starting and canceling the quest. Only Horde could do that, which was the reason why they nerfed it. And now you can't do that anymore as a Horde player. It's kind of a shame. I kind of enjoyed it. It got boring after a while, though. You're like sitting in a prison for hours on end just doing AoE, but the XP was great. And that stuff's fun to find. And even though it's not in the game anymore, it was like a cheesy exploit and Blizzard had to nerf it, but it was fun. It was really fun to see it. You know, see it done, and then it was also cool to see that it got nerfed and taken out of the game because it was just too OP. And the main reason why is because the Alliance couldn't do it as well, because they didn't have that quest. It's a Horde-only quest. Maybe eventually we'll do that quest on Flag Carrier. Maybe I'll do Blackrock Depths when I hit level 60. And I'll try to get that quest done. So we got a level 60 Dwarf Hunter here. Gotta watch ourselves. He was thinking about attacking us. Do we have to slay any more Guardians? No, we have to find Adepts. A lot of Cultists out here. There's an Adept. This is the last, the other cave I was talking about up here. This is the Corrupted Moonwell. Fallenwood is clearly in an Alliance zone. And it's being corrupted by the Burning Legion, which you get to see a lot more of in TBC. I like the Burning Legion expansions. I enjoyed Legion, which was a Burning Legion themed expansion. And TBC I think I'll enjoy as well. Seems like the Burning Legion is like the main... I don't know, I consider them to be the main like bad guys in WoW. And then pretty much what happens to them is they always get like kicked out of Azeroth, but they end up coming back. I think we'll eventually see them again. Looks like this place got cleared out. It's like nobody here. There's a Jaedenar Darkweaver. I think we've gone a little too deep. This guy's a warlock, yeah. So this zone, this area has like different kinds of Jaedenar, warlocks and Darkweavers. I guess we gotta move out a little bit if we want to find our last Adept. I think eventually we'll be coming back into this cave. Okay, I don't think we need to be stealth. There's really nothing around here. Alright, so we gotta find one more Adept. Get some dogs around here. Maybe we'll fight this Guardian. Is he an Adept? No, he's a Guardian. I think we'll take on this Cultist. There's an Adept up there. Take out this Cultist first. Did a lot of damage. Over 1,000 crit. These guys drop Rune Cloth as well, which is nice to get. Never get too much Rune Cloth. The Adepts seem to be a little more tanky. Alright, here we go. Well, there we go. We're done the quest. We slayed 6 Adepts, 6 Cultists, 4 Guardians, and 4 Hounds. Looks like we're a decent level, too, to be here. This guy's level 54. So let's head back to Greta Mosshoof. Maybe we'll see some Alliance along the way. There's a 60 Dwarf Priest here. Oh, okay. That's good to see. I know this Dwarf Priest, MC for days. He was actually the priest I was talking about. He has the Shaman alt on our server. I was saying, like, that's so messed up. Could you imagine being in that guy's guild and he didn't know that he had a priest alt? And he's like, he could, like, honestly dispel people in his own guild that he doesn't like. Oh my gosh, look at all the... Alright, we're done. We're done, guys. We got a roaming group of 60s. It's not looking very safe right now in Fallenwood, to be honest. Not looking safe at all. Been having trouble. Oh man, that sucks. Terrible place to get slain. There's 2 two spirit healers here. There's one here and there's one up here in the north. And we got slain pretty much in the middle, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Fallenwood is it's a dangerous place. Let's run up here. Probably should stay off the road. Thing is, it's all 60s here, so I'm just gonna get destroyed. A lot of these 60s have like raiding gear. Like their gear isn't bad. Clearly out-geared by these a lot of these 60s here. Hope we get a decent amount of XP for this quest. Last quest we only got like 2,600. I thought it was kind of low. So here we are on the road again. But that's what happens in Fallenwood, guys. See that group of like alliance there? All they're doing is they're just griefing. They're running from Songflower to Songflower, and they just run up and they just like take people out. Horde does it too, which is probably the reason why the Alliance do it as well. This place is pretty much like a war zone, I would say. Especially during Dark Moon Fair week. Dark Moon Fair week is a week when a lot of guilds try to get their fastest clear times. And they do that because the buff from Dark Moon Fair, the 10% damage buff, is probably best buff in the game, and it only comes every month, so people really want to get it. We gotta watch ourselves here. We're just gonna stealth up quick. I wonder if this mage is going to take me out. Looks like he's making some food. It's got some alright gear. Let's go over here. Thing is, we can stealth at least. Should help us out a little bit. Oh no. If we don't run into a bunch of dogs. Alright. We're almost at the Emerald Sanctuary. Probably gonna stay off the road from now on, so I don't get attacked by the level 60s that like to roam up and down. I don't know why people do that. I guess they have fun griefing. There's always people like that in MMOs. Like, I enjoy griefing as well to a point. I understand why people do it. If you get griefed like a couple of times, you really want to, there's a Wind Blossom. This is another buff you can get. See, it's corrupted. It's corrupted. It has like a blue, purple look to it. So to get it uncorrupted, you have to get a salve. It's from a quest, and you get that from slaying just mobs in Fallenwood. Eventually we'll check that out. It's like a bunch of buffs you can get in Fallenwood, not only Songflower. So here we go. Let's turn this quest in. Good flag carrier. With their numbers weakening, we can further press them. How was your first taste of their power? Were they as strong as you thought they would be? Stronger? Or perhaps they were no challenge for you at all? Wouldn't that be something? We can discuss the details of your exploits later. There are other things we must focus on now. There we go. Almost 5k XP. It's pretty good. But that is the end of the episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.